Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Angel and today I'm going to talk about bananas. What do you do when your bananas get a little ripe? These are perfectly fine, but when they start to get brown or black, what do you do with them? Do you throw them away? No, don't do that. Peel them, cut them up, and put them in a quart bag. Pop them in your freezer until you're ready to use them. Today I'm going to give you a few ideas on what you can do with those overripe bananas. I'm going to make some banana bread. You need half of a cup of shortening. If you do not have shortening, a stick of butter or margarine is fine. And remember, one stick is equal to half of a cup. Put that in my bowl. I like to keep a wet cloth nearby so I can wipe off my fingers or clean up any messes. I am a messy baker and a messy cook, so I have my apron on. I need 1 cup of sugar. I keep a half cup measuring cup in my sugar container, just so I always have it. And it's easy to measure. If you do not have a mixer, you have to do this all by hand. Doable to work on some muscles. I'm just going to cream these together. You'll notice the butter or your shortening sticks to your mixer. Scrape it off and mix again. Scrape the sides and the bottom. Sometimes your shortening or other ingredients like to stick. Mix again. It might be kind of hard to see, but this is what it should look like. You just mix your shortening or your butter and your sugar. You just cream it together. Next, I need 2 cups of mashed bananas. And you can just use a fork. If they're too hard, you can either let them sit a little longer to soften up so you can mash them, or you can just stick it in the microwave for 20 seconds or so. All right, it's been 20 seconds and much easier to mash. So you just mash them up. It's okay if it's a little lumpy. Yep, I need more. All right, I'll mash up the other one. It turns out that those 3 bananas that I mashed up are only 1 2/3 cup. I'm just gonna leave it, it's close enough. It's fine, it'll work. Now I need to add 2 eggs and 2 cups of mashed bananas or 3 bananas. This is 1 2/3 cup. It's fine. If you feel like mashing up 1 more banana and adding to it, you could. I'm not going to. I'm just gonna mix those in there. Scrape the sides and the bottom. I'm just gonna stir it because it's hard to see. All right, I have 2 cups of flour, just all-purpose flour, half of a teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, half of a teaspoon of salt. And just mix that together. I'm just gonna use a fork. And then we're gonna add it to the banana mixture. Add a little bit, and then mix, and then add a little more, and mix more. Scrape the sides and the bottom. And mix again. This is what it will look like. Just scrape off this. It is a little lumpy, which is fine because of the bananas, but it'll be just fine. All right, now I need to grease the bread pan, and you can use some spray, canola spray, whatever kind you have. I'm going to use my Save Butter wrappers. I put them in the microwave for 30 seconds. I have 2 of them. I'm not sure if there's enough butter on one to grease the whole thing. This one doesn't have a lot. That's okay. This one has quite a bit. Just going to grease it. Go up the sides, make it easier to come out. All right, time to get all of this in the pan. Make sure that you are scraping your bowl when you dump it in your pan, just to get all the extra dough off. Don't want to waste any. Then we're just going to smooth it out as much as we can. I say we, I mean me. I say that a lot, sorry. It's my lingo. There we go. I'm just going to bake this for 1 hour at 350 degrees. I'm just going to use a butter knife and just go around the edge to loosen it up a little bit. Hopefully it'll just pop right out of there. You can also use a turner and just kind of go around the edges, push in from the bottom of this. It'll help loosen it up a little bit. Kind of like that. Oh, it should dump right out. My pan is cool enough that I can touch it. There's your banana bread. When I freeze my bananas, I cut them into 8 pieces. I cut them about this size, and then I put them in a bag and I freeze them. It's just easier if you want to make a smoothie or even making this nice cream. I'm going to put 8 pieces because I know 8 pieces is 1 whole banana. Put 8 pieces in here. There you go. First, I'm going to put the lid on this and just get that mashed up. It's going to be really loud, and we want to make these nice and creamy. You want your bananas frozen solid. If they're not frozen, it's going to be just mush and it won't be the same thing. For every banana that you use, add 1 tablespoon of baking cocoa or cocoa powder and 1 heaping tablespoon of peanut butter. And mix that up. I'm going to scrape the sides a little bit, get all the cocoa powder and peanut butter all mixed in. Even though the bananas were solid, it's very soft right now. You could eat it like this. I like to put it in the freezer just to harden up a little bit. You can add chocolate chips to it or just eat it like this. It's really good. I just have an old sherbet container that I'm going to put that in and just put it in there. And then I'm going to freeze it just to harden it up. You can leave it overnight if you wanted. And that's it. There's your nice cream. This is the nice cream before I froze it. So it's still really soft. So I'm going to put the lid on that and freeze that. But I have some here that I made earlier, and there's chocolate chips in there. I just want to show you, pretty hard, but what it looks like. It's like that. It's really good. It's like a double chocolate peanut butter. Delicious. It's another great way to use up some ripe bananas. Thanks for joining me today. I hope I gave you guys some ideas on what you can do with your overripe bananas. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.